Hey everybody, we're here with none other than Bernie Lawerence.
Lawerence in the house.
What are we going to talk about today?
Man, we're going to talk about some really useful things for you when it comes to buying or selling your home, and we're really excited to give you this information. Thank you guys. I got my two top guns here, ready to give you everything you need.
Let's walk and talk.
All right.
Hey, what you got shirts?
All right, guys.
Yeah, you rock.
Here we are, Victoria Gardens. All right, everybody, we're here with Duran, Bernie Lawerence, Chris Dominguez, Victoria Gardens, Lee's Clueless.
Are we live? I'm just wondering, are we live?
Like,
Is this thing on?
yeah.
Is this
Yep. Go tap it.
Hello, is this working? Hello, is this working? Okay.
Hey.
All right, cool. Right, looks like we're live.
I think.
So what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
Fidel Martinez is watching.
Let us know what we're doing.
Martinez. What's up, Fidel
We're
Martinez?
thinking about getting a trolley ride, actually, but you know what I'm saying? We're probably going to do a walk and talk.
Let's go see what we got. Let's go find the trolley.
Yeah.
Stop station thing.
Yes.
Where are we?
We're live here at Victoria Gardens in Rancho, Cucamonga.
Yes. Okay, where are we?
Rancho, Cucamonga, California, one of the premier real estate markets in the world, you know?
Okay.
All
And then,
right.
Chris, where are we?
So Bernie Lawerence wanted to talk about things that are going on in real estate today. I got cool feet.
You got cool feet?
Yeah. He wanted to talk about appraisals. He wanted to talk about interest rates. He wanted to talk about how hot the market is right now.
Yes.
Anything else that I missed?
No, you didn't miss anything. Well, basically, this is Groundhog Day. This is a couple days before Super Bowl. A very kickoff vibe is in the air right now. And we're just here at the Shopping Central because there's a lot of people shopping. The economy is looking great. New homes are being built, you know, and basically...
What do you mean by the economy's looking great? Tell me what that means.
Well, I mean, we all know about 10 years ago there was an actual... There was an actual, recession in the market. The homes crashed and everything like that. And now it's the total opposite. Home values are about, I'd say, 83% of what they were back in 2007.
83%?
Yeah. So when you say good, it's kind of a relative term, but it's good meaning that people are buying stuff, they're spending money and everything.
Okay. Good.
Oh, I thought you were
Slowing you down.
I was like, oh shoot, it's a stroll, not a
How's the
race.
audio?
My bad.
Check and see if anybody's talking in on the audio, because sometimes when we're that distance, the audio is an issue.
Right.
So we just want to
the
stay.
trolley.
Yeah, we want to stay about that far.
I mean, shoot.
somewhere around there, so that we can keep a decent
Oh,
audio.
people are saying that, you're on camera. That's it.
Hey, we're on camera.
Oh,
Hey, we're
shoot.
live.
They're like,
live.
they don't know they're on camera. But anyway, so we're just basically wanting to give you some tips about things that are happening right now in real estate. Now, interest rates, they're pretty, they're kind of volatile. If you just make one less payment on your credit card, your score could drop just like that. So what's the actual importance of your interest rate, of your credit score when it comes to monthly payments?
Well, first off, right now, where we're at right now, interest rates are starting to go up.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because
That's
they
scary.
backed off on quantitative easing. Well, actually, it's a little bit more complicated, but quantitative easing was when the government was artificially stimulating our economy
Big
by
word.
purchasing our own bonds.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot, okay.
What they did is they had this giant service pool of mortgages that they're servicing that they make money off, and they were using that same service money in order to continue to stabilize the market. However, in recent months, they've pulled that back.
Wow.
And they've been pulling it back, and basically it's making the economy stand on its own.
Wow.
Because it's standing on its own, interest rates are starting to seek their level. Now, do you know what historically the highest rates have been?
You know what? Even if I did, I'd definitely like
You
to
think
share.
They were in the 18%. They even touched 21 for a little while, but 18%. The lowest, you know what they've been lowest?
I would say I seen a 2.9.
In the twos and threes, and this was after
Right.
the crash, and we were artificially stimulating the economy and buying our own bonds and all this good stuff.
Right.
So what happened was the interest rates went down, but now that the economy is getting healthy again, and that has to do with a lot of things.
Okay.
But interest rates
And the
are
balance.
going up.
And should be on this.
So it's great. Everything's getting strong. Jobs are, unemployment's down.
Right.
The economy's up, the stock market's strong, but the other side of that is interest rates start to creep up, and that's what's happening right now.
Wow.
So every time it creeps up, it kind of takes away a little bit of your buying power.
Wow. Yeah. Well, give me an example. Let's say I had a 5% interest rate, and then I did something crazy, and then it went to 5.5. What's that going to affect me as far as my monthly payment?
So let's just say an average house in 400, 500,000 in this range. Okay, 400, 500,000.
Yeah.
$400,000 at 4.5%, or let's just say 450, right in the middle. And then you went from 4.5% to about 5%. Your difference is going to be approximately $150 a month.
Wow.
So at that range, approximately, there's a lot of different variations.
Okay.
But it's going to be approximately $150 a month.
Wow.
If we go up a full point, then it's going to be approximately $300 a month. There's a give and take, and there's a lot of varied factors. But every time the interest rates go up, it zaps your buying power.
Got it.
So if you can buy $300 less because of the interest rate, that means that your purchase price, when you may have been able to afford a $450,000 house, you might be down to a $430,000 house or $420,000.
Oh man.
So as the interest rates go up, they have an inverse relationship with your buying power.
Right.
So they all affect each other. Prices going up is great. Prices going up with low interest rates, that doesn't kind of add up perfectly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really cool because I like the fact that this is very important to everybody as as you're buying and selling your home. I mean, $150, that could buy you a lot of stuff. That could buy you some gas. That could actually increase, just like you said, your buying power, which 410 between 450, that could mean the difference between 5 and 6 bedrooms, you know what I mean? Or, granite countertops, which a lot of people like.
Or something that really affects families is neighborhood.
Oh, God.
So let's just say that you had your heart set on this beautiful neighborhood in Rancho Cucamonga.
Right.
Okay. And most people, when they get qualified for the max. This is the most that I can afford.
Yeah.
So at a 4%, this is what you can afford. At a 4.5, this is not what you can afford.
Yeah. And you may have to switch-
$150 a month can equate to roughly anywhere between $10,000 to $40,000.
Wow.
Okay,
It's a
$10,000
lot.
to $40,000. Now your dream was to be in this neighborhood, but because you waited, interest rates went up. Now you're forced to live maybe at the other end of town.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's really important. I would also say that when you're buying and selling your home, you definitely want to be educated on everything to do to make sure that your interest rate is, going to be the same. What are certain things that they shouldn't do when they're in the process of buying a home? I know it's a
The
funny
number
question.
the number one thing that just hit us yesterday.
Quit your job?
Don't quit your job.
I don't care how-
Do not quit
Don't
your
quit,
job.
man. Don't quit.
I don't care if your boss is a jerk. Don't quit.
Long
It's
as sponsor.
Hang in there for 2 to 4 weeks.
We're going to lose sound for a second because we got...
Oh shoot! Oh, we're doing it live, so we got a nice little
Do it live.
pulling up. You know what I mean?
Do it live. Always best live.
How many people are going to know where that's from?
Don't buy one of those.
Do it live. Do it live.
Okay, so we're just... we have technical difficulties because of mufflers.
Technically, we didn't like that spot.
Yeah, pretty
That's what it
much.
was. Yeah, technically... Actually, we could turn anything into a technical difficulty, right?
Technically, I spent too much time with you.
Yeah, technically, that's actually...
Actually.
Yeah, I think we're a little distance on that. Our audio is going to go down. There we go.
Cool.
So we want to keep it, so we can grab the audio.
So, what else not to do when you're going to be buying a house? Lee?
Don't quit your job. We already covered that. Okay. Now, when you go to Kohl's or Mervyn's or Macy's, Mervyn's gone. Right? Macy's. I mean Macy's. Show Macy's so they know I'm not faking it. There we go. See, Macy's.
This is real.
This is real.
I really walk around Macy's. Honestly, I do.
Anyway, when you're checking out and they say, hey, you can save 10% if you apply for our credit card today. If you're in escrow, don't save 10%.
Don't do it.
Don't save 10%. Because the minute they do that credit pull and they give you a $5,000 credit line, that immediately is going to factor into your GTI. It's going to trigger some things that we're going to have to do a credit refresh, and then it could drop your credit score. If it drops your credit score, your old price or your old interest rate that we had you locked at may no longer work.
Right.
And it could change the whole deal because you wanted to save 10% at Kohl's.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry.
10%. Dude. He's got...
Yeah.
Our cameraman likes certain things. So be it. We all do.
Cameraman can't. So we're gonna out him right here.
Here's another one. And this one blows my mind because most people that are going to buy a house, they're first-time home buyers. Not all, most. So first-time home buyer, your first time you're going to own your house, your very own place, do whatever you want. I mean, this one blows my mind. They go and they buy a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
They go and they buy. You're about to have your very own house.
Yeah.
Forget about the car.
Oh,
At the moment,
yeah.
just forget about the car.
Do it.
Wait
Yeah.
until it's closed, then buy any car you want.
Or my
No
favorite,
way.
hey, I bought furniture. Guess what, Lee? You're going to be so excited. You're going to be so excited. I just bought a whole new bedroom set. Did you pay cash? No, I put it on the credit card.
And
What?
you don't have a bedroom to put it in yet.
Yeah, you don't have a bedroom to put it because we haven't closed escrow. It's a natural thing that you're excited, that you want to, furnish your new house, that you want everything to be awesome and beautiful and wonderful. Close the
Right.
deal first.
Right, right.
And we're
Then
laughing.
You get thumbs up. I know we're laughing,
but it's
not
serious.
always laughing.
Right.
It's serious.
Yeah.
So no car, no new credit cards. Don't quit your job. Anything else?
Man. Well, basically, no, you guys actually vented a lot over there. It looks like you guys had some issues with that going on, right? I don't know.
We've had some issues with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, pretty
Don't
much.
get married. Don't get
You guys
divorced.
got really emotional.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wow, you guys are going off. I just had to stay quiet. But, basically what I can tell you is what you can do. When you're looking for a house, what you can do is just keep saving your money and definitely don't rock the boat, as we say. Don't make any major financial commitments during the process. If you have any reservations, go ahead and call these guys. Call me. We'll definitely go ahead and let you know whether you should pull triggers on it or not. Definitely. So education, I think, is the best thing to do. It's just to educate the client like we're doing right now and let them know what to do.
Is it a good idea to wait to buy a house, or should you buy it now?
Well, it all depends on people's situations, right?
Okay.
If you're renting right now, the difference between buying and renting would roughly be about $100 to $200. So if that's something that you want to do as home ownership and you haven't done it before, it's a good time to buy. Let's say that you bought your home in 2008 or something and you have like $150,000 in equity and you just don't like your neighborhood anymore, or you just want to move. It is a good idea because you can sell your house, get the equity, and put that money down on the new house and have a similar payment, which we've done multiple times, perfectly. A situation where I would say that you wouldn't want to buy is if you just can't afford it and and you're gonna and your credit's not so good. You will eat interest rates pretty much, and you might get an interest rate that will bring your monthly payment up, and you probably don't want to. But there's always a scenario for each person.
Let's talk about that piece.
Yeah.
With what Lee just said about quantitative easing,
Okay.
interest rates going up.
Yeah.
Anyone that's thinking about buying a house, should they?
If you're thinking about it, you should call us, and then make
You
that
know what
decision.
I'm going to tell you? If you're even thinking about it, do it now.
Right.
You know why? Here's why. Based on what you're seeing, you're in the market, you're in the business.
In the market.
Are prices going up or down?
They're going up.
Are they going up
They're going
a
up.
little or a lot?
You know what? They're 83% of what they were in 2007. So
We're almost at the peak. When
almost at the
When we
peak.
reference 2007,
Yeah.
during an artificial economy,
Right.
we're almost back to an artificial economy size
Yes.
with a realistic foundation this time. Because
Exactly.
They're not liar loans, what they used to call them, ninja loans. No income, no job, no assets. Ninja loans,
Right.
those don't exist anymore.
Right,
There's
right.
reason is because you have guys like us that pull credit, we do income verification.
Due diligence.
We do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So housing prices are going up. Now that we know that the money from the servicing of the notes is going to stop going into the bond pool, rates are going to go up. I might be wrong. They could go down, but I don't believe they're going to go down because all the factors are there.
Right.
Got it?
Right.
So stock market's going up, bond market's going up, which means interest rates are going up. So if prices are going up and interest rates are going up, and you know that's happening, should you lock in now or should you wait till they get higher?
lock it now. Lock it now. That's a no-brainer. Yeah.
That's pretty simple.
I have to think about it.
I can't tell you how many times I've talked to somebody going, "Hey, listen, Lee, I'm just going to wait till prices go down."
So you're waiting 30 years?
Yeah, and I say, you know what?
North
I don't
Korea
know.
or
They
something,
could,
you know what I mean?
they could go down.
Are you buying in Mexico?
Historically, there are housing crashes. It happens over and over, every
Right.
20, 15, 20, 30 years, depending on who you listen to.
Right.
There's going to be another housing crash.
Right.
But do I believe it's going to happen now or in the next 5 or 10 years? I don't believe that.
Right.
You know why? Because the reason housing happened last time is because those people should not have been in the house for the most part. They just, the banks were irresponsible in lending the money. The people were irresponsible borrowing the money. There were a lot of people that should have checked the thing, but
I wasn't licensed back then.
it happened. But it happened. It happened, okay? But now, the majority of people that are buying homes are qualified to buy those homes.
Right.
They really are. There's a really, really strong vetting
reality.
system.
It's reality
It's
now.
reality.
Yeah.
And even if you're right at the top end of that, that pile, you're still qualified. You can still afford it.
Okay.
So that's I don't think it's going to happen again soon. Not a housing crash.
No, I don't think so. We're on pretty sturdy legs right now, and a good thing you brought us some international stuff, because when you're buying a home, it's not like you're just buying a car or a piece of jewelry. You're actually investing in the land, in America, in California. I don't think that's going to go anywhere anytime soon.
Well, I heard they're not making any more land. Is that true?
Hey, you know what? I heard the same thing, man. So I think
When did that stop?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
China just made an island.
oh shoot.
All right.
Okay. News to me. Thanks.
Hey,
Are you licensed in China?
no, I'm not. I can't speak a little. But
Are we licensed in China? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
No.
It's like yen or
Well, let's
something.
break it down for them, because there's a lot of people that are probably going to be watching this
Okay.
that want to know what is the process of
That
getting in on
music's
the
gonna
market.
drown us out, Kim.
Oh, okay.
So we need to go away from the music.
Okay, gotcha. Really nice looking.
So what would a person do when they want to get in the market? They want to buy a house. They want to be a homeowner. What's the steps they need to take?
Well, first of all, it's always good to consult a professional that you can trust, research them. In this day and age, you have a cell phone that you can actually research everything on YouTube, or even Google it. And then, I mean, I'm kind of being biased here, but I'd say call one of us immediately.
Okay.
Because even if we don't need to sell you a home, we sell you a home because it's something that we do very, very well. So we'll tell you the yes or no of everything without any bias, We're not going to just get your business because we just want to sell a home or anything like that. So that's what we do.
Yeah, man, we're videoing. We do loans and real estate. You want to buy a house? Come on in, man. Come on in. Who are you? Who are you?
You want to talk about real estate? Let's talk about real estate. How about in?
Yeah, who are you? What's your
You
name?
own a home?
My name's Isaiah. Do not own a home, but I am a life insurance broker.
Oh, nice.
Okay, look at you. This is a go-getter, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Life insurance. So what? So you don't own a home yet? Do you want to own a home?
Oh, most definitely.
All right. When are we gonna buy a home?
We are going to buy a home this year.
All right. Good deal. Loving that. So what's the criteria? I know a good realtor. Yeah, I know a good lender.
I think, which one is yours? This one is yours?
That's ours. That's us. So what happens is when you buy a home, you say, okay, we got a real live guy accidentally, but it's awesome. What was your name again?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. I'm
Yes,
Lee.
sir.
Okay,
Great.
so Isaiah, what you got to do first is we have to figure out what your income is and what your assets and what your credit score. Those are the three big pillars inside of getting a home.
Okay.
So do you have a lot of money saved up? You can say yes or no, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So, yes, okay, good deal.
Perfect.
So if you have a lot of money saved up, then what we can do is we can use that money as a down payment and get you in on an FHA home. FHA will get you in at 3.5% down.
Yes.
Okay.
So in English, if we buy a $300,000 house, you need about $10,500 in that range.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have a lot of money saved up, then what we can do is we can do a down payment assistance program. There's programs out there like Platinum, CalHAFA, SHADAP, to a limited degree Sapphire. These programs that will actually give you the down payment, or they will do what's called a silent second. They say you can have this, but you have to live in the house for a certain number of years. That's called a silent second.
Okay.
So if you don't have the money for a down payment, don't let that stop you. If you're out there working and you're earning a good living as a life insurance agent, you said?
Yes.
Life insurance agent?
Nice.
If you're earning a good living as a life insurance agent and you got some good income and good credit, but you don't have that down payment, there's programs to help you with that.
Okay.
Right.
But like the most important thing right now, how's your credit? Good, bad, doesn't matter? Yeah, it needs a little help? Okay, no worries.
Needs a lot of Jesus.
Needs a little Jesus? We can summon whoever we need to, but here's what we can do. Let's just say I did this the other day for a client. I pulled credit, and they had a 560 FICO score. So in case you didn't know, 400s are pretty low, 800s are pretty high.
Yeah.
That's about it. Where you need to be in a prime spot, 580 to 620 is somewhere in that area. 620 or better it's better.
Okay.
But we pulled credit and it's 560, so a little bit low, right?
Okay.
But I looked at the credit and they're like, hey, I got a Visa that is maxed out at $10,000.
Okay.
But I have two other credit cards, and I say, how come you only have one credit card used? And they're like, well, I only want to use one because it makes it easier to make the payments.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let me teach you a little bit about credit. What we're going to do is balance your debt, and we're going to put that $10,000 over 3 different credit cards, and now they all have 33%.
Okay.
Credit score went up 60 points, just like that, bang. And that's just because we understand how to manage that credit.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's a late fee or there's something on there, and I'll say, hey, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to dispute that thing. We're going to get it off, and then I'm going to do something called a rapid rescore. If we're able to do a rapid, stop for a second. If we're able to do a rapid rescore, then we're able to get your credit score to a spot where you can buy, like, sometimes I can do it within a week or two. So there's a lot of different things that can happen if you want to buy that house. How old are you? 21. Beautiful time to buy a house. Perfect. You probably won't start out with a mansion. I hate to say it that way, but you'll probably start out with a starter home. And then what happens, I've seen this many times, where someone like you out there working, hustling, ready to meet people and do things, and you start making a good living, you buy a starter home, and then before you know it, 2 years later, you buy another home and you keep this one, you rent it out, and then by the time you're 30, 35, 40, you've got 3 or 4 homes and they're all producing a stream of income, and everybody's going, how did you get so lucky? And you're like, I didn't get lucky. I hit the streets and I met people, and I got lucky. I met a guy named Duran when I was young, and he helped me buy my first house. That's Chris, by the way. I'm the other guy here. That's me. Now give me your business card. Always need to give your business card out, man.
Yes. Hopefully I have my wallet on me somewhere in this
Who do you work for?
bag. Have you heard of the PHP agency?
PHP?
Yes, we have actually.
PHP. We have?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Yes, we have.
Do me a favor. Go plug yourself in that camera. Go tell everybody about you.
How you guys doing this evening? This is completely not scripted. We didn't plan this. I just saw them. I'm actually a vlogger myself, so when I saw you guys vlogging, I was like, nice. The reason why I'm actually vlogging is because I feel like people, especially my age, needs to understand there's a process to wealth. You don't just hop into it. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you guys so lucky." Da, da, da. With my company, they're offering equity ownership of the company, which I will get by the end of this year. I already have 2 offices in Boston, so it's like I'm setting myself up for wealth. At the end of the day, like, you have to work. You're not gonna always make income. You're not gonna always see, the fruit of your labor, but eventually it's gonna all come. So I've been like just pretty much like recording the process and just like really showing people that there is a system put in place to create wealth for yourself. And that's what a lot of people, especially my age, don't understand. They always want quick money. There's no such thing as quick money. So when I saw you guys, like, oh wow, you guys are vlogging too. I just wanted to see if there's any
Tell them who you are, man. They gotta
tips,
know who you
points. I'm Isaiah Susu, your favorite life insurance broker. I handle retirement, life insurance, debt settlements, anything financial. Call me, I'm there. We also do mortgage protection for real estate agents. My crusade is helping people create an avenue of wealth to which they can help improve lives. How are they doing that? Well, how do we teach people how to do that? We set them up with a platform and an environment to where they learn leadership skills, they learn finances, everything like that, and it just happens to be in the insurance industry, so I'm able to help people save money, make money, and get out of debt, as well as retire.
Beautiful. Now, how can they reach you?
You can reach my phone number at 909-675-2744, or you can even get me on social media as Pixeltopia7, because I also do photography.
Beautiful, man.
So let me share with you a little trick, okay? Here's a little trick, all right? Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Do me a favor and find yourself so I can friend you. You okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. So find yourself there.
You can also find me on Facebook, Isaiah Susu.
That's you right there. Now go ahead and friend you. Go ahead and friend it. Now, what are the odds of you requesting that, accepting that friend request? You just tell me. You can just tell me. Is it 100%?
Let me calculate the percentage real quick.
All right, good deal.
Drum roll.
Calculate that percentage. I like this guy.
So I gotta carry the 2.
Okay, carry the 2.
Add the 1.
Add the 1.
And
Oh, I'm getting nervous, man. I'm pulling for you. I'm like, dude, we can do this, Isaiah. We can do this, man.
What's your
we can do this.
Your name?
I'm Lee Duran, the finance man.
Lee Duran.
Yeah, Duran.
Don't get T-Mobile, you guys.
All right, don't get T-Mobile.
He just told 15 million people not to get
You have no idea how big our following is. No idea. So, did you find me or no? The friend request should have gone through because you hit the friend request.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, that's me. Okay, so here's the trick, okay? About a month from now, you're not going to remember me. And if you didn't make some type of contact, you would go, I met these guys one time. I wish I had their business cards. I don't know where they're at. But by doing this, we have a connection through social media. Because we have that, you have the opportunity to reach out to me and I to you. Because all I did was say, hey, listen, is it okay if I friend request you? And I hand you my phone. Because if I said I'll do it when I get home, you know, the odds on that, you calculate the 1, carry the 2, and it's 0. Right? But if I hand it to you, bang, and then you go ahead and request it right now, we now have a connection. This is a marketing and sales technique that allows you to expand your network and keep growing for that wealth, man. There's a lot of really cool things to do.
Right. You guys are definitely ahead of the game.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. You guys keep hustling.
Take a look at this. Take a look at the life, man.
Yeah, man.
You have a business card, man?
Okay,
we'll get them through you.
Yeah, we have contact.
All right, good deal, man.
All right,
We are very serious about the
Oh, you speak Spanish?
Yeah, hablo español también.
You're ahead of the game too. Oh man, the black guy speaks Spanish.
You should see the people freak out when he does too, man. He just starts rolling
Dancing
like
bear.
How long did it take you to learn?
My whole life, yeah. I just, my whole life, you know. It's you know, just go ahead and you know, you can watch Spanish TV. It's all around us, so as long as you just
Nobody's
stay
gonna
open.
believe you, Bernie. Tell us something in Spanish. Tell us what we're gonna have a great day, and we're gonna go out looking at houses.
Okay, tenemos un buen día y ver unos casas hoy en la ciudad de Rancho Cucamonga, California. Y ¿cómo se llama? What's your name? Isaiah.
Isaí.
Con Isaí or Isaiah, what's your name?
Joseph.
Con Joseph y Chris y Lee.
Yeah, you forgot my name.
Mientes con las dinero.
All of a sudden, I disappear.
Mientes con las dinero. Gracias. Soy Bruno, soy agente de bienes raíces.
Oh,
What he said.
All right. That's a lot of words.
all right, cool. All right, cool.
Guys, take it easy.
Take it easy, guys. Good to meet you.
You guys have a great one.
Thank you.
Let's walk back up that way.
That was cool, man. Oh shit, are we still recording?
Yeah. All right, so did we cover everything that you wanted to cover, Mr. Lawerence?
Man, I think so, man. We got a real buyer, or a real prospective buyer.
Yes.
Man, definitely, that was a really good ad lib. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that we could really think of.
Well, here's
what
the
I
good
tell
news.
you. This is what I tell everybody. You know what? They're like, hey, what if somebody catches you off guard? I'm like, no, I'm the real deal, man.
Dude, he is the real deal.
You can't catch me off guard. Come on, bring it. Let's talk.
Hashtag
This
Yanks.
guy's like,
Yeah. Remember that one?
So we get a young, excited person who wants to learn business and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I dig that, especially once I figured his vibe and his attitude. I was like, yeah, let's bring this kid in, man.
Oh, yeah.
So you're helping people. If you can help people, and Zig Ziglar taught me this.
Oh, wow.
You can have everything you want if you just learn how to help other people get what they want.
Damn.
And that is so powerful, man. It really is. So when I see people like that young entrepreneur ready to hit it, yeah, I want to help him. And just being out here and talking with the people and stuff, you're going to be able to help people. Anyway, back to you.
Well, shoot, man. I mean, that's what it's all about, helping people. We get paid really good to help people. So it's a really good lifestyle. We love it. That's why we blog. That's why I don't know how to say blog or blog. That's why we do this. And basically, whatever you need, if you need any help, even if you're just thinking about it, we'll give you some advice for free. And, you know, that's something that I think is really special. A lot of people won't really just talk to people for free like that. So definitely.
All right, so I think we covered it, guys.
Man, cool.
All right, this is Chris Lee and my man Bernie.
Hey,
Bernie,
thank
and
you
we
guys.
out.
Peace. You got it.